Self-defense. Now, self-defense with our program can differ for different age groups because, again, we are working with kids. This program can be for teens, it can be for adults, okay? And different age categories can get different things from this program, okay? I've had some parents say, you know what, Master Purcell, I definitely want my teenager to learn how to kick and punch and how to defend themselves, but I might not want my 5 or 6-year-old learning that just yet. What do you think about this? And the way I respond to this is, look, if you don't want your 5 or 6-year-old to learn how to punch or kick, don't let them ever watch TV or a movie or even read some books, okay? The point is, kids are going to learn how to kick or punch. If they have other friends, they're going to learn this probably, okay? The point is, it's very important for them to understand when and where this is appropriate. That is huge, okay? And that's something we're really going to stress in this program, okay? So, self-defense is great. We're going to be really focusing on it. And for kids, for teens, for adults, it is fantastic. I equate learning self-defense to buying car insurance, okay? And the reason for that is, you probably don't hear people going out, buying a car, getting car insurance, and going, woohoo! I can't wait to get in an accident. No, okay? That's the last thing on their mind. They don't want to do this. In fact, thinking about getting in a car accident is probably going to make them cringe, okay? We don't buy a car accident looking for an accident. We buy car accidents so that if the time ever comes, when worst case scenario happens, we are better prepared. Simple as that, okay? We don't go out looking for an accident, but if it happens, we are better prepared for it. That's why we get it. And self-defense is the same way. We don't learn self-defense so that we can go out and get into a fight. That's not what it's there for. The point of self-defense is to have it so that just in case, we are better prepared for it, okay? And the other thing I want to address here is I think this is where some of the art is in the martial arts. I think this is one of the major goals of the martial arts, having to do with self-defense, but having to better prepare ourselves with self-defense. And what I mean by this is I've had somebody come to me and say, well, Master Purcell, if you want to learn self-defense, just buy a gun. And here's the point. I am not trying to get into the politics of whether or not I agree with guns, disagree with guns. No, I'm not saying that. What I am saying is, if you bring guns into the conversation, you cannot just lightly and mildly pull out a gun without potentially threatening someone's life. And that is a major difference between having a gun and learning self-defense, okay? The beautiful thing about self-defense is you have the option to walk away, to defend yourself, to potentially get out of that situation by doing as little damage as possible, or if you need to, defend yourself to the full extent, okay? The point of this is, let me go ahead and give you an example. Let's say that I am walking out to my car, I just got done at a restaurant, and as I'm leaving, it's getting close to dark, and some guy comes out, he's clearly drunk, and he says, hey you, and he throws a punch at me, okay? What should I do here? Should I step out of the way, let him miss, he falls down, I get out my phone, I call the police, I make sure he's okay, I make sure the police stop him from doing whatever he's doing, and that's that. Should I do that, or should I pull out my gun and shoot him? Clearly no, obviously no, okay? The point is, yes, having a gun is the best form of self-defense, but the point is, every time you do this, you are potentially risking mortally wounding someone, period. You just are, okay? Learning martial arts, I have the option. If this guy is coming at me, let's say he throws a punch, yeah, you know what, the best thing for me to do is probably just walk away, to run away, to get away, whatever, call the police, and let it be handled that way, okay? Let's say this guy comes out and he's not that drunk, and he's trying to start a fight with me for whatever reason, and he's actually a pretty decent fighter. At this point, I might need to actually defend myself. I might not be able to just run away. He might be attacking me fairly well, and I might actually have to hit, have to punch, have to kick, do something to stop him from attacking me. And hopefully I can do this without damaging him too much, so that hopefully tomorrow he's feeling a little bit hurt, but he's thinking about, oh, you know what, I shouldn't have picked a fight with that guy, okay? If I did everything I could to avoid the fight, I feel pretty good about myself, just defending it to that point, okay? Now, let's go back to that situation, and let's say this guy comes out, he's not drunk, and he pulls out a knife, okay? And he's trying to steal my car, or he's trying to hurt me to get my car, whatever. He pulls out a knife, and now he is trying to hurt me mortally, okay? At this point, what is the best thing for me to do, okay? This is a point where, you know what, I might not be able to talk my way out of it. I might not be able to walk away or run away, and in fact, walking or running away might get myself hurt really badly, okay? The point is, with self-defense, and specifically self-defense in the martial arts. I believe the ultimate goal behind the martial arts is to be able to address a situation, to break down a situation in what could be one of the most stressful parts of your life, and decide what to do, what is the most moral, ethical, and just thing to do, and to do that thing with honor, to do the right thing, when your life could be in danger, okay? That, I think, is the ultimate goal behind the martial arts, and having a gun doesn't allow you to do that, okay? Learning martial arts and training and training and training gives you that option. It gives you the ability to start doing that, okay? So as a martial artist, learning self-defense, that's what it means to me. It means to be able to see this and say, you know what, it's not worth it for me to fight. I know I could fight, I know I could defend myself just fine, but I don't need to fight at this point, okay? Or it means, you know what, this person is potentially harming me, I need to stop this person, I'm going to do as little force as possible to stop them from hurting me. Or it might mean, you know what, I can't mess around right now, I need to protect myself, I need to protect my life, and it means I might have to hurt this person seriously, okay? That, to me, is where the art is in the martial arts. And that, I think, is a beautiful thing, and that's what makes the martial arts such a beautiful art form, okay? So, that's what we teach in our self-defense program, and that's why this is such a great program, okay? This is not going to turn you into a ninja overnight, okay? It's not going to do that. What it's going to do is teach you basic self-defense, and the more you get into it, the better you're going to get, the better you're going to get, the more confident you're going to get. And after a while, you're going to start developing the skills you need to be able to address different circumstances and different situations, and to be able to handle those things, again, with honor, with dignity, and with respect.